Merhaba sevgili arkadaşlar, selamlar tekrardan. Evet, haftamızın ikinci ders saatindeyiz. Kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz dersimize. Evet, şimdi bakalım. Evet, bir önceki dersimizde bu yukarıdaki sayfa başındaki bir numaralı alıştırmayı bitirmiştik. Ee, Airline Purser ne demekti? Cabin Manager. Bununla ilgili bir interview vardı. Bunu dinleyip doldurmuştuk en son. Ve bu alıştırmaya gelmiştik. Fakat zamanımız dolmadığı için bunu bir sonraki derse bırakıyorum demiştim. Şimdi arkadaşlar bu matching alıştırması, reading ve matching alıştırması bunu yapacağız sizlerle. Okay. Now, flight attendants have to deal with many difficult situations. Now we are going to match the situations, these difficult situations, 1 to 8 here in this column, with the responses to give these situations, A to H in this column. Now we are going to first read the situations. And now we are going to read the difficult situations. Then we are going to read the responses, and then we are going to match them together. All right. First, the situations on the flight. Situation 1. During boarding, a passenger has a suitcase that is too big for the overhead lockers. Situation 2. After the cabin doors are closed, you see a passenger talking on her mobile phone. Situation 3. While the cabin crew are giving the safety demonstration, two passengers are talking. Situation 4. The same passenger as earlier is now texting on her mobile phone. Situation 5. During the flight, a very nervous-looking passenger jumps at every moment. Situation 6. Several babies are crying persistently. A passenger complains about the noise. Situation 7. Your nervous passenger is anxious about the change in the engine noises. And situation 8. After landing, some passengers immediately start to open overhead lockers. Make an announcement. All right, these are the situations. Now we have responses. Okay? Response A. Could you switch off your mobile phone, please? B. Can we have your full attention for the next few minutes? Thank you. Response C. Rest assured, we are just passing through some clouds. Response D. Please remain in your seats with your seatbelt fastened until the cabin has switched off the fasten seatbelt sign. Response E. I expect it's because their ears are hurting. Would you like to listen to some music on our in-flight entertainment system? Response F. I can assure you that it's a perfectly normal sound, madam. Nothing to worry about. Response G. I'm sorry, sir. That case is too big to take on board as hand baggage. We'll have to put it in the hold. And response H. I must insist that you switch it off now, or you will not be allowed to take this flight. Okay, so situation 1. During boarding, a passenger has a suitcase that is too big for the overhead lockers. So, which response goes with it? Which one? Can you see it? Well, response G, right? Response G goes with it. I'm sorry, sir, that case is too big to take on board as hand baggage. We'll have to put it in the hold. All right, situation 2. After the cabin doors are closed, you see a passenger talking on her mobile phone. So, which response goes with it? Which one? A, right? Yes, A. Could you switch off your mobile phone, please? Situation 3. While the cabin crew are giving the safety demonstration, two passengers are talking. So, which response goes with it? It is B, right? Can we have your full attention for the next few minutes? Thank you. Situation 4, the same passenger as earlier is now texting on her mobile phone. She stopped talking on the phone, but now she's texting on her mobile phone. So it is going to be, which one, which response goes with it? H, right? I must insist that you switch it off now, or you will not be allowed to take this flight. All right. Situation 5. During the flight, a very nervous-looking passenger jumps at every moment. So what is the response to that? It's response C, right? Rest assured, we are just passing through some clouds. Okay, 6. Several babies are crying persistently. A passenger complains about the noise. All right, which response goes with it? Response E goes with it, right? I expect it is because their ears are hurting. Would you like to listen to some music on our in-flight entertainment system? Situation 7. Your nervous passenger is anxious about the change in the engine noises. So, which response goes with it? It is F, right? I can assure you that it is a perfectly normal sound, madam. Nothing to worry about. And situation 8. After landing, some passengers immediately start to open overhead lockers. Make an announcement. Which response? D, right? Please remain in your seats with your seatbelt fastened until the captain has switched off the fasten seatbelts sign. All right, very good. Now we have completed this exercise and we are moving on to Unit 9 in our workbook. Hotel operations. Now we have completed the airline. Yes, this is air travel. In Unit 8, we have studied about verbs and phrases about air travel, and now we are moving to hotel operations. Okay, now, EHK Ray, EHK Ray, EHK, what does it mean? Who is that person? EHK Ray. EHK means executive housekeeper, executive housekeeper. So Ray is an executive housekeeper and he has a list of things to do, okay? We are going to complete the sentences below here, 8 sentences, using these verbs in the box here in the present perfect tense, okay? And let's take a look at the verbs first. We have go, not inspect, negative, check, not have, not phone, not meet, speak, and write. We are going to use these verbs and of course, we have negative verbs here, not, with not inspect, not have, not phone, not meet. We are going to make them negative. And we are going to use these verbs in the present perfect tense, okay? Let's do it then. 1. Ray blah blah a list of things to do, but he hasn't finished everything yet. So which verb goes there? Ray blah blah a list of things to do. He has a list. Ray has written, right? Ray has written a list of things to do, but he hasn't finished everything yet. All right, 2. Ray has inspected floors 1 to 3, but he hasn't blah blah floors 4 to 6 yet. But he has inspected floors 1 to 3, but he hasn't blah blah floors 4 to 6 yet. Which verb goes there? He hasn't inspected, right? Yes, it is negative. He hasn't inspected floors 4 to 6 yet. All right. Sorry, not that. It is going to be check. it gives negative itself, sorry. So, but he hasn't checked floors 4 to 6 yet. Okay. We are going to do the negative thing ourselves, not the book, okay? He has supervised window cleaning, but he blah blah the garden yet. Now, it says yet, so it is negative, and we are going to do the negative, so we have to choose a negative verb here. Not inspect, not have, not phone, not meet. Ray has he has supervised window cleaning. He has done that, but he blah blah the garden yet. He hasn't inspected the garden yet. Yes, we are using that in number 3. Okay, he hasn't inspected the garden yet. All right. 4, he blah blah to the laundry staff and has asked maintenance to repair a faulty washing machine. So, he has what to the laundry staff and has asked maintenance. We are going to use verb speak, all right? He has spoken to the laundry staff and has asked maintenance to repair a faulty washing machine. 5, Ray, blah, blah, with the hotel manager yet, again, negative, right? With the hotel manager yet, but they have scheduled a meeting this morning for 11. So, Ray, blah, blah, with, hasn't met. Yes, Ray hasn't met with the hotel manager yet, but they have scheduled a meeting this morning for 11. All right, 6. He blah blah the linen supplier yet. There's a yet again. Linen supplier yet. He will call later to order some new bed sheets. So which one? We have a yet here again, so it is going to be negative. He hasn't phoned, right? He hasn't phoned the linen supplier yet. He will call later. He will call later to order some new bed sheets. So he hasn't phoned. Okay. 7, he blah blah lunch yet, but he has taken a 10-minute coffee break. So what is it going to be? Again, we have a yet here, negative. He hasn't had, right? He hasn't had lunch yet, but he has taken a 10-minute coffee break. And the last one, now, Ray blah blah up to the 4th floor to supervise the new housekeeper. Now, Ray blah blah up to the 4th floor. Ray has gone up to the 4th floor. Now, Ray has gone up to the 4th floor to supervise the new housekeeper. Okay, let's move on to the next exercise, and again, a listening exercise. Well, okay, here we have a listening exercise. We are going to listen and write the questions for the answers you hear. So we are going to hear answers, and we need to find the questions for it. Okay, there may be more than one possible answer. Okay, so let's see. Listen the questions and find the listen the answers and find the questions for these answers. Okay.
Unit 9, page 36. Exercise 2. 1.
No, they haven't cleaned the 3rd floor yet.
So, what is it going to be? Have they cleaned the 3rd floor yet? Have they cleaned the 3rd floor yet? And this is going to be the answer, okay? So, answer number 2.
2.
He's gone to the laundry room.
He has gone to the laundry room. So, what is the question? He has gone to the laundry room. The question is, where has he gone, right? Okay. So answer number 3.
3.
Yes, she's had a break.
Yes, she has had a break. What is the question? Has she had a break? Or has she had a break yet? Yes, she has had a break. All right. Answer number 4.
4.
Yes, I've counted the hangers.
Yes, I've counted the hangers. So what is the question? Have you counted the hangers? Have you counted the hangers? Askıları saydın mı? Değil mi? Okay. Answer number 5.
5.
No, he hasn't checked the towels yet.
No, he hasn't checked the towels yet. So what is the question? Has he checked the towels yet? Right? Okay. Now 6. Answer number 6.
6.
Yes, we've washed the towels.
Yes, we washed the towels. So what is the question? Have you washed the towels? Ya da have you washed the towels yet? Right? Okay. Answer number 7.
7.
Yes, I've talked to the supervisor.
Yes, I have talked to the supervisor. So what is the question? Have you talked to the supervisor? Ya da have you talked to the supervisor yet? And the final answer.
8.
No, she hasn't ironed her uniform.
No, she hasn't ironed her uniform. So what is the question? Has she ironed her uniform? Or has she ironed her uniform yet? Okay. So basically, that's it. All right. So now we are in exercise 4. I'm going to skip this. And now we are at exercise number 4. We are going to complete this table below. Here, let's make it bigger, okay? With the equivalent word in American English. Okay, we have British English, words in British English. We have lift, wardrobe, housekeeping trolley, taxi stand, car park, bill, foyer, toilet, tap, and porter. These are words in British English. We are going to find the equivalent words in American English, okay? So, what is the American English version of lift? It is elevator, right? Elevator. So, for wardrobe, the American English word is, instead of wardrobe, they say closet, right? Closet. And instead of housekeeping trolley, in American English, they say housekeeping cart, right? Housekeeping trolley, housekeeping cart. In British English, they say taxi stand. In American English, they say taxi rank. Taxi stand, taxi rank. In British English, they say car park. In American English, they say parking lot. Okay. In British English, they say bill. And in American English, they say folio. In British English, they say foyer. And in American English, they say lobby. In British English, they say toilet. And in American English, they say restroom. In British English, they say tap. And in American English, they say faucet. And in British English, they say porter. In American English, this word is doorman. Okay, doorman. All right then, I'm out of time, so we are going to do our next exercise in our next lesson, all right? Evet arkadaşlar, şimdi süremiz dolduğu için bir sonraki alıştırmamızı bir sonraki ders saatimizde işleyeceğiz. Anlaştık mı? Evet. O zaman bu dersimizi sonlandırıyoruz. Bir sonraki dersimizde görüşünceye kadar hoşça kalın gençler.